Hi guys, welcome back to What's on My Plate. So for tonight, I'm making bruschetta. It's a great appetizer and you're going to love it. So let's get started. Okay, so tonight I'm making a bruschetta. This is an appetizer, so quick and easy and delicious. So I got an Italian bread and I'm slicing it about 1/4 inch thick. You can do it thinner if you want. So just you're gonna eat the whole thing for sure. And if you don't, you could just Ziploc it and it's good for the next day. So you just cut all the pieces and then we're gonna line a baking tray with foil and grease it, and then we're gonna season the bread and get it in the oven. That is why I started with the bread first, because this is just gonna be about a few minutes, and then we'll go and work on the tomatoes next. So we'll get this on the tray and I'll show you how I season it, and that'll be the next step. Okay, so I have 2 baking trays. I had a lot of bread. So you're just gonna take a bottle of extra virgin olive oil and you're just gonna drizzle your olive oil all over each one. Okay, and we're gonna do this for the front and the back, both sides. So I'm gonna do all of them. Okay. There we go. And so then I'm going to salt and pepper. So this is sea salt. So just sprinkle it all over. Okay. And then I'm going to add some pepper. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit of paprika. Okay. Paprika gives it color and it gives it flavor. See how quick this is? So I'm going to flip them over and do the other side. And then it's going to go in a 425-degree oven, approximately 3 to 4 minutes aside, maybe less. Just check on it. Once it starts browning, take the tray out, flip each one, and then put it back in, and it's going to be amazing. And again, if you have any leftovers, just put them in a little Ziploc or a container and it'll be good the next day. So I'll show you a close-up. Look how good that looks. Okay, and so I'm going to do the other side, and I will show you, and then I will get it in the oven. Okay, I seasoned both sides, olive oil, salt, pepper, and paprika. And in the oven it goes, again, at 425 degrees. Okay, so my bread's done already. So basically it was around 3 to 4 minutes aside. They didn't get too crispy. I didn't want them to burn, but they have amazing color and they're crunchy. So I'm going to set these aside and we're going to work on the tomatoes now. Okay, so I'm going to start with my onion. I got a red onion. This is really large. We don't need the whole thing. You just need a medium onion, and then you just dice it up. Okay. And then we're going to need 3 cloves of garlic, and I chopped them just because I want them to have more of a bite. So I just chopped them right here. So this is more than enough. So this is just a medium onion diced up, 3 cloves of garlic. I chopped them, and I'm going to go work on my tomatoes now. So I like to use Roma tomatoes, and the reason why is it's because they exude less juice than any other tomato, I feel. So I have 6 of them here. So I'm going to go ahead and start chopping these, and then we'll just put it together, and our dip is ready. It just needs to be refrigerated for a while. So that'll be the next step. Okay, so I have cut my tomatoes up. So there's 6 of them. And I did say it doesn't exude as much juice. It does have juice because you could see all of it here. It's just not as juicy I feel, as other tomatoes, and it actually has more of like a bite. It just doesn't fall apart easily. That is why I like to use Roma tomatoes for a bruschetta, for a pico de gallo. So I just slice them 1/4 inch thick. Okay. And then all I do is I just slice, and then cut it, and just its little chunks. So I'm going to do that for all of it. So just slice, and you can cut it once, twice, just little chunks. And then just go ahead and put it in the bowl with your onion. And then we're going to add the garlic. I'm sure everyone knows how to make bruschetta, but it's just a great appetizer, and it's nice to remind and remember to make it. So I'm going to finish up chopping these tomatoes, and then we will go ahead and add everything to the bowl, and then we will start to season it. And you see how easy it is just to chop them? Okay, just chop them. Okay, I'm going to finish this up, and then I will show you after it's done. Okay, so I have all my tomatoes chopped in here, my onion, and my 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to add a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, you can add more if you want. It's good. If you add more, it'll just be more more juices to dip your bread in. And then we're going to go ahead and add sea salt. And I usually just sprinkle it on. I just will measure it for you. Okay, this is sea salt. Okay, so we're going to do 1½ teaspoons, and then you can taste it and see if it needs more. But I would taste it when you're ready to eat it, because you need to refrigerate this for 30 minutes or longer, and then just mix it up and then taste it. Add more seasoning if you want. And I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And that's it. That's all it needs. Salt, pepper, garlic, tomato, olive oil, and just mix it all up. So I said it was 1½ teaspoons of sea salt. 1½ teaspoons of sea salt. Add more if you want. This is going to taste great the next day. And just put it in the fridge if you're going to have it for the same day, at least 30 minutes. Okay? And taste it. If you want, you can sprinkle some parsley in here. If you want, it doesn't need it. And then you have like the bread here. Just get it into a bowl and just dip it in. And there's your bite. So good. So this is my bruschetta recipe. I'm going to go ahead and refrigerate this. And I thank you so much for watching what's on my plate. And here's a close-up of it. It's delicious.